Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Laila Anum and my partner name is Khairunisa. We are from Group 8 and in this video, we are going to explain about past perfect continuous tense. Okay guys, let's start. Past perfect continuous tense. Definition of past perfect continuous tense is describe an event that starts before a particular moment in time and it was still in progress at the time in the past. Activity that began was in progress finished in the past. The progression of an action can go on for hours, days, or even years. The verbal sentence formula is if positive, subject plus had been plus verb ing. Negative, subject plus had not been plus verb ing. Interrogative, had plus subject plus been plus verb ing. Positive sentence. To make a sentence that starts an action is positive, the formula is subject plus had been plus verb ing. For example, Laila had been learning English for 2 years. Okay, if negative sentence, as usually because this sentence contains the word not in it, you just need to add not in the middle of the formula. The arrangement becomes subject plus had not been plus verb ing. For example, Laila had not been learning English for 2 years. Okay, if interrogative sentence, if you want to make an interrogative sentence, you can use the had plus subject plus been plus verb ing. For example, had Laila been learning English for 2 years? Next, nominal sentence formula. If positive, subject plus had been being plus complement. Negative, subject plus had not been being plus complement. If interrogative, had plus subject plus been being plus complement. For example, he had been being there. That is if positive. And if negative, he had not been being there. If interrogative, had he been being there?
And for the next material is about passive voice. I will explain the formula of passive voice in past perfect continuous. So for positive sentence, there is object plus had been plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus subject. For example, English had been being learned by Laila for 2 years. And the next, in negative sentence, there is object plus had not been plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus subject. So in negative sentence, we just need to put not between had and been. For example, English had not been being learned by Laila for 2 years. For the next is about interrogative sentence. So in interrogative sentence, we can put had in the beginning of sentence. And the formula is had plus object plus been plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus subject. For example, had English been being learned by Laila for 2 years? And don't forget to put question mark in the end of sentence. And for the next material is about function. There are some function in past perfect continuous tense. For the first, order of past events. For example, Mira had been studying when I came. So we can know what the first event that happened in the past. The second is action and consequence. For example, it had been raining, so the ground was wet. And third function is used in supposition sentence. For example, if she had been carrying umbrella, she would not get wet. Or we can call this conditional sentence type 3. And for the last function is the action that happened between two past timing. For example, I had been doing my homework from last Friday to Sunday. So in this function, we can know about the timing that happened in the past. And for the next material is about time signal. There are since, for, before, and when. For example, before, they had been studying for 3 hours before the exam began. For example, when, she had been cooking dinner when the guests arrived. For example, since, he had been working at that company since last year before he decided to resign. And for example, for, we had been waiting for the train for over an hour before it finally arrived. I think it's all about our explanations. I apologize if we have any mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.